organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Coming up today on Daily Iowan TV, Iowa City is getting some recognition as one of the top cities to live in America. And Kinnick is coming up with new policies in order to keep fans safe.
And coming up in sports, we take a closer look at senior quarterback CJ Beathard.
And a preview of how senior leadership will carry the volleyball team this season.
All that and more coming your way. This is Daily Iowan TV. Good morning, Iowa City, and thanks for watching Daily Iowan TV. I'm Andrew Roberts. Pocket Points is an app which rewards students for staying off their phones in class. While many students downloaded the app last year, it has gained more traction with the start of the new school year. If a student opens the app in an academic building on campus and then closes out their phone, the app will earn points for every minute it remains closed. Students can redeem their points for discounts at stores around downtown. Stressed students will be able to have an outlet for stress relief. The Iowa City Zen Center will be offering Buddhist teachings and knowledge for those who want to practice meditation. The Zen Center focuses on meditation and hopes to improve physical health and quality of life. For more information on how to get involved, you can visit their website. In an effort to introduce the culture of Iowa City to new students, Iowa City will be hosting its 10th annual Taste of Iowa City tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tickets can be purchased for $1 in sets of 5, and UI students can get free tickets with a student ID. Restaurants such as Formosa, Pancheros, and Mesa Pizza will be offering up their creations to the people of Iowa City. Tune in to Thursday's edition of Daily Iowan TV, where Ryan Scott will be giving us a little taste of what's to come. Progress is being made for the $95 million project for the new Madison Street Residence Hall. 1,049 new beds are going to be put into place in order to help the overflow of UI students. The expected opening for the residence hall is summer of 2017. After 3 years in the making, the Voxman Music Building will completely open their doors this October. Inside, a 700-seat concert hall, 200-seat recital hall, classrooms, and rehearsal studios will give students at the university the tools and opportunities to create their music. Tune in tomorrow where our Daily Iowan TV reporter Logan Dunwoody will have more on this new addition to the university. Certainly excited for the new music building. I actually have a class over there, so hopefully my walk over there today won't be too bad along with the heat. Joining me at the desk is weatherman Ryan Scott. Ryan, is it going to be a hot one?
We can expect temperatures in like the low 80s today, so it really shouldn't be a bad walk. You don't have to worry about any rain or anything today. Tomorrow, though, I don't know if you have any classes tomorrow, but tomorrow we're looking at some chances at possible rain. How's your schedule looking this semester then?
I actually have an open class, so tomorrow should be looking pretty good for me then.
Oh, jealous. Well, let's head over to the weather studio. While today it's going to feel like summer, we still have classes. The afternoon high will be in the low 80s with partly cloudy skies. Tonight the temperature will drop to the high 70s and we'll see more clouds coming in. Wednesday morning, temperatures will be in the mid-70s, so it'll be a comfortable walk to class. Looking ahead at our 6-day forecast, we'll see temperatures drop from the low 80s today and Wednesday to the upper 70s on Thursday and Friday. Friday, there's a possible chance of afternoon showers, but it should clear up Saturday. We'll see temperatures pick back up on Sunday, but also possible thunderstorms that morning. Louisiana is making strides in flood recovery this week. Officials say the flooding that occurred August 12th caused the deaths of 13 people and more than 60,000 homes suffered damage. FEMA officials say work has officially begun this week with removing debris from Baton Rouge. Schools will be reopening this week and families are returning to their homes. President Obama will be making his visit to Louisiana today following a 16-day vacation that brought on criticism. That's all for weather. Andrew, back to you.
Thanks, Ryan. Beginning in October, Delta Airlines will begin running daily flights from Cedar Rapids to Atlanta. This route will be the first mainline service originating in Cedar Rapids since 2005. Along with the new flights, larger Boeing 717s will be flying the routes, adding 480 seats weekly. The two-day pattern will begin on October 4th, with plans to expand 3 flights a day in the summer. Outside Magazine has declared Iowa City the #3 city to live in America. The magazine praised Iowa City for its pedestrian mall, low unemployment rate, and a vigorous economy, and having ample roads for cyclists, calling Iowa City, quote, like Boulder, but with an Iowa nice twist. The top 2 cities to live in are Chattanooga, Tennessee, and Port Angeles, Washington. Some students at the UI have expressed frustrations that the university is still not a part of the Midwest Student Exchange Program. The MSEP is a program which allows students from Midwestern states to attend school out of state for a discounted rate. Officials for the university say if they were to opt into the program, they would have to raise in-state costs for Iowa residents. Currently, officials say they have no plans to pursue joining this program, as keeping tuition low for Iowans continues to be a high priority. Winning is on the minds of the football players this season, while safety is security's #1 priority. Kinnick is now only allowing fans to bring in bags and purses that are see-through. Officials say that this process will be quicker and more efficient in getting people into the stadium. While some Hawkeye sports teams have already begun their seasons, the countdown to kickoff for the Iowa football team couldn't come any quicker. Mary Kate Harrion and John Leo are in the sports studio with the start of our player profiles.
Thanks, Andrew. We start our player previews with the 3 captains, and today, more specifically, the senior everyone is looking to lead this Iowa team.
That's right. CJ Beathard is about to begin his 2nd season as starting quarterback for the Hawks.
And out of all the storylines from last season, there was one featuring Beathard that was kept in the dark. Taylor Brooks tells us more about this hidden story and how this season might be much different for the quarterback.
The #2 stands out in Iowa quarterback CJ Beathard's mind. It's the number of losses he has suffered as QB1. It's also the number of games he was fully healthy for in 2015.
Started in practice, how much could he do? I mean, when we got ready to play Northwestern, we didn't make a big point of this or any point of it. He didn't practice until Friday morning. We didn't know if he would play a quarter or whatever. But he is a tough guy, and so and as the season went on, we were able to get him in and out of practice a little bit more. But we had to be careful, during the week.
But it's a step forward in the right direction for the Big Ten second-team honoree, as movement becomes part of his play again.
One of the best I've felt since week 3 of the season, so feeling pretty good. It's great to know. It helps my confidence level, knowing that I can do stuff with my feet and able to get out and run and move in the pocket. Anytime I feel that I'm feeling that good, I can do that.
Let's not forget about Beathard's arm. His 2,809 yards last year instilled even more trust between him, Coach Ferentz, and Coach Davis.
Our relationship has definitely grown over the past 4 years. And when you first get here, you're kind of timid. You don't really know him very well. But I think over the past few years, especially after last year, I think we got a lot closer, and he was able to trust me with some things, play-wise, offensively, and after the season, I think hopefully this upcoming season they'll trust me with even more.
He goes up to Germanique or Jay and says, "Look, I want this route run this way." Mm-hmm. It's real close to me saying that. Right. I mean, to those kids, because they say, "Okay, this guy's played. He knows exactly what it's supposed to look like."
The other thing between Coach Ferentz and his quarterback is the comparisons between Beathard and the 2002 then quarterback Brad Banks. It's not only their numbers that are similar, but also their personalities.
I'm not saying he's Brad Banks, but there's some parallels in that it's just the way he carries himself and just the way he does things. And Brad, one of the great all-time stories in college football, let alone Iowa football, just his story, especially the way he came back from some adversity.
Banks was also runner-up in the Heisman race that year, but only the future will tell for Beathard. Reporting with the Hawkeyes outside of Kinnick Stadium, this has been Taylor Brooks with Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Now, the biggest question going into the season is if Beathard can stay healthy. And if he does, there's no doubt this team can make the same exact strides as they did last season.
Agreed. Now, tomorrow morning, we preview a player who has already been in the spotlight, Desmond King.
Coverage of the 2015-2016 Hawkeye volleyball season kicked off last Friday afternoon at Media Day. Colin Murphy was there with more.
Led by 4 returning seniors, the time to win is now for this Iowa volleyball squad after a disappointing 2015-2016 campaign.
We want it right now, and our team wants it right now, and their 4 years goes by really fast, and so we're really looking to our 4 seniors who will all be out on the court, I'm sure, as a starting kind of element for our group and really a core. We're looking for them to make the most out of their 4th and final year, and that moment needs to come. 4 years is long enough for them.
Some of the ladies spoke of the significance the senior leadership has on this squad.
4 returning seniors is going to be huge for this year. We have a lot of experience for all of them. 2 of us actually have been here all 4 years, and the other 2 have been transfers, but they officially have a full year under their belt. So all 4 of us have played together already for a full year, and that's huge in volleyball, being able to know weaknesses and strengths of each person and being able to play next to them. And being able to lead and guide the youngsters is huge. You know, it's just kind of like you show and tell, and youngsters pick up on that, and it's great to be able to have them.
I think for me coming in as a transfer, those guys have really made me feel welcome from the get-go. I think they're very good leaders by example. They're very hard workers and they're very intense, so I think that translates to the gym. And I've really seen that this preseason, is that the intensity is at an all-time high, and I think that we're playing at a more competitive level because of that.
Reporting from Carver Hawkeye Arena, this has been Kyle Murphy, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
The Hawkeyes start their season Saturday, August 27th, as they travel to DeKalb for a tournament at Northern Illinois University.
The Iowa women's field hockey team is looking to have a promising season too, especially after 3 athletes were awarded Big Ten preseason honors on Monday.
This is the second time seniors Chandler Ackers and Natalie Cafone have received Big Ten honors in their field hockey careers at Iowa, and first time for junior Melissa Progar.
Obviously, having Cafone back is a huge game changer, as we learned yesterday. Their first home game is September 2nd against Fairfield.
That's all we have time for here in the sports studio.
Tomorrow's show will be all Iowa football. Andrew, back to you at the desk.
Thanks, guys. On Iowa made big waves this year with their events welcoming the freshman class. Even for a few hours yesterday, hashtag #OnIowa16 was trending on Twitter. On Iowa had events such as the President's Block Party and kickoff at Kinnick. That will do it for all of us in the Daily Iowan TV newsroom. Be sure to check out our website, dailyiowan.com, for all the latest Iowa City news. For Daily Iowan TV, I'm Andrew Roberts. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
Iowa SJMC.
Want a major that'll take you somewhere?
I joined and now I'm in Los Angeles, California, interning for Conan O'Brien at Warner Brothers Studios.
I joined and now I'm working in public relations for diabetes research.
SJMC. Iowa SJMC.
Want a major that'll take you somewhere?
I joined and now I make videos for the university. I joined and now I work for the most trusted news source in America. SJMC.
Can't pick up a copy of the Daily Iowan? Are you worried about how you're going to find out about the latest news in Iowa City and the University of Iowa? Well, look no further. You can download the Daily Iowan mobile app on your iPhone for the area's best news coverage. And you can also read and watch us on your iPad. You can always find current and past Daily Iowan stories at dailyiowan.com. The Daily Iowan is now on TV, online, and in your pocket. If it happens, it's news to us.
Iowa SJMC.
Want a major that'll take you somewhere?
I joined and now I'm in Los Angeles, California, interning for Conan O'Brien at Warner Brothers Studios.
I joined and now I'm working in public relations for diabetes research.